They have kept this warning for quarter-size tail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, with still a tornado possible tag being on it. Got a little inflow tail coming in there from the right. That's basically pulling in warm and moist air into the storm and into the updraft. And again, that can start to rotate this storm even further. What Storm Runner Media was looking at just a few moments ago is a lot of swirling, a lot of spinning there in the clouds. The Storm Prediction Center just issued a new mesoscale discussion.
It seemed like they were just leapfrogging each other at this point.
This one's gonna be back over here.
People docking at the dump.
I just lost it. It's back over in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Main concern, again, being tornadoes, very large hail. They did mention a favorable corridor for tornadoes along the warm front is developing. So if you guys live over near Neillsville, Whitehall, Eau Claire, north of La Crosse, this is now your time to start really being ready for these storms. And if you guys are living in these areas, have your weather radios with new batteries ready to go. Have a lot of ways to receive weather alerts. You can watch this stream. We'll relay any tornado warnings that are issued for these areas. A very concerning area, once again, right along the warm front. We're obviously talking about southern Minnesota too, but even over here in Wisconsin, there is a reason why there is a tornado watch, and storms are trying to organize right now, especially that one near Red Wing. But we could easily see strong tornadoes up to 150 miles per hour for a tornado. That's basically EF3 category. Also got hail up to 3.5 inches.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
Well, we now have a tornado on the ground. That is, we were just talking about Wisconsin being a little bit more elevated now. Now we have a tornado on the ground. So if you live over here near Jump River in Wisconsin, you've got to be taking shelter now. We got a tornado confirmed by emergency management over here near Jump River. It's hard to see on radar, but that right there would be the tornado. That velocities are the tightest right now over near Hannibal, moving towards Huey, and then eventually heading up towards the Kendrick Swamp near Jump River, eventually going towards Westboro. This is just off to the northwest of Medford. So you've got to take shelter now if you're in this tornado warning. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. Closet, basement, bathroom, those are really the best places to be right now. But again, this storm is becoming a little bit more concerning right now. Obviously, the emergency management here is confirming there being an active tornado. So we've got to be taking shelter if we're in this tornado warning currently. Velocities on the scan prior were much tighter, so there I have pretty high confidence that we got a tornado right now. Obviously, it's just very hard to see on radar. It's just southeast of Ladysmith and northwest of Medford. I want to take our attention back to St. James. This storm is beginning to look a little bit more organized now. You can see with storm chaser CJ Ziegler now an organizing wall cloud is forming. So this storm is about to take off, I think.
Yep.
We do have a wall cloud now trying to form. We've not had this yet on the supercell near Louisville and Truman. This is also Storm Runner Media looking at the same storm. It's still a little bit elevated, but
yep.
Storm's starting to look a little bit more healthy.
That looks really good.
A little bit of rising motion there in the middle too. If we see any scud below the wall cloud here, that's really rising. We don't have a whole lot of that right now, but sometimes you get scud. It's basically just really moist air, all kind of rising up into the base. Could lead to a tornado. Is that a flock of birds back there, or am I tripping? What is that going across the screen? Up the trees? Was that a flock of birds? I think that's what that was. I might be tripping, but it kind of looked like it. Here's another view of that wall cloud developing.
Be safe, boys.
Chad, we're watching this region right there.
They said it was a UFO.
Just over that main road.
Pretty good little vorticity area right there. I gotta see why this camera's not turning.
Look at that little spin. Again, this is vorticity essentially. It's again kind of eddy swirling inside of a storm. Got a little spin right here too.
Now it's turning.
It goes to show today's environment very favorable.
The appearance on a radar.
It's very favorable today for a tornado.